and increase our chances of getting the home rented out even faster.
Right. So the call-in number to the show, and I'm just going to kind of give the number out a couple times before break. So over break, if you want to call in, ask Mike Van Vleck with Geneva Real Estate and Investments a question in regards to property management. Maybe compare him to the current guy that you have, whether it's costs, whether it's marketing techniques, all that good stuff. We are going to hit it, throughout the show as well.
Absolutely.
But call into the show, 602-324-5366. Again, it's 602-324-5366. Before we go to break, what areas do you cover? Is it the entire Phoenix metro area, north, south, east, west? What's the scoop there?
Yeah, we cover primarily. We have rental property all over the valley, which would include as far south as Florence, all the way up to North Phoenix, which is north of the 101, and I have properties all the way out into the West Valley. So, there isn't really any part of Phoenix that we can't cover.
So cover the entire valley. Call in during the break of the show, 602-324-5366. We're coming up to our first break. When we come back, more with Mike Van Vleck with Geneva Real Estate and Investments, 480-626-4062. More with Real Estate Power when we return.
Arizona Investment Link is a proven real estate powerhouse specializing in foreclosure auction bidding services. There are several companies in the Valley that provide bidding services, but you will be hard-pressed to find a company that offers a seamless investment process from start to finish. Arizona Investment Link provides each investor with a list of homes available at auction and a breakdown of all costs associated with buying that home through close of escrow. That's title status, back taxes, selling title fees, and whether or not you'll be bidding on a first lien position. AIL provides full rehab service, which is really what they are known for. Rehabbing a property is literally a full-time job for the do-it-yourself investor. Their rehabs take typically no more than a week to complete. That's right, 1 week. Then it's on to the marketing and selling of the property. Time is money, and money is time. Contact the AIL team today, 602-369-4663. That's 602-369-4663. Or for more information or a list of current properties for sale, visit ArizonaInvestmentLink.com.
There are things KFNN listeners need to know in the morning, and Ken Morgan and Julie Doherty give them to you from 6 to 8.
But we've applied and been approved to take money from the federal government for certain health benefits that we think our people need. So kind of schizophrenic behavior there, but that would be the American political scene.
Things that make you go,
Things that make me want to bang my head on the table.
Be here for Business for Breakfast every weekday morning from 1510. KFNN.
The Listener's Choice results are in, and the winner in the Daily Talk Show category is Mark Seleznov's Tactical Wealth Management. You can hear Tactical Wealth Management every Monday afternoon at 1 o'clock. You can also catch Mark every Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 7:24 for market reviews, news, and information. Tune in to Listener's Choice winner Mark Seleznov Monday afternoon at 1 o'clock. For more information or for an appointment with Mark, call 480-951-4001 or visit SeleznovCapitalAdvisors.com. Thanks for your vote.
There's no guarantee you'll ever have a single-digit handicap. No guarantee you'll approve of your daughter's fiancé. In a world where guarantees are in short supply, thankfully there's Assured Guarantee. With municipal bonds insured by Assured Guarantee, every dime of your principal and interest is guaranteed. Assured Guarantee is the global leader in bond insurance, with the financial strength and risk management skills to stand behind every bond we insure. Talk to your financial advisor or visit thinkassuredguarantee.com.
Join Brian Hurt of LTCI Consulting as he discusses everything on long-term care insurance Friday mornings at 7:45 a.m. Brought to you by Desert Schools Financial Services.
Now back to the Real Estate Power Hour, brought to you by Arizona Investment Link. To join the show, call 602-324-KFNN. That's 602-324-5366. Or outside the Phoenix area at 1-800-293-KFNN. Now, back to two guys that can't sing karaoke worth a... but they sure do know a lot about real estate. Jason and Brandon.
Hey, welcome back to the Real Estate Power Hour. I'm Jason LaFleche, sitting here with Brandon Cox, both with Arizona Investment Link. Visit us online right now, ArizonaInvestmentLink.com, or give us a call if we've piqued your interest at all. Get into the trustee sale game. I mean, courthouse steps, it's the best way to go to pick up properties. Now, it is a cash game, Brandon. We'll give that, and we'll get into the show a little bit later in the show, how to get in and still take advantage of very favorable priced properties in the industry, even if you have 15, 20, 25,000. So we'll get into that as well.
Yeah, or even if you got 15, 20, 25 million too. It's one of those things that we try to get creative as much as we can to give everybody an opportunity to take advantage of this market, because there's so many great deals out there that, even with all the money that Jason has, we can't even go after all of them.
Yeah, right. ArizonaInvestmentLink.com. Give us a call, 602-369-4663. To call in live to the show, 602-324-5366. Mike Green, we were talking during the break. I know you've expressed interest in your next property. This one here was a fix and flip, but your next one doing a buy and hold for that cash flow. And you may have a question or two for Mike as well.
Yeah, I do. Thanks, Jason. First of all, it's a pleasure to be here and see you again as usual. We talk quite often, and he's definitely convinced me to get over here and get in the business in this side of the town because San Diego's a little higher priced. But it's great to meet the bull riding star in the corner.
There he is. You've heard all about him.
Meet his team. Yeah, it's great. So it's great to meet everybody here with Arizona Investment Link. And I have a couple questions for Mike here. I'm pretty familiar with the rental market and costs and mortgages and buy and hold strategies in San Diego market and Sacramento markets where I work. But here in Arizona, I'm curious from an investor standpoint, what would I expect as far as timelines to get a property rented if I bought one? My first one's a flip here, but I'm looking at, we drove some properties yesterday for rentals. So what would I expect to see as far as timelines and kind of rent markets, and can you tell me about that?
Sure. One of the things is we have deal with a lot of investors from out of town, and they likely own investment property in different cities across the United States. It could be a city they live in, or what have you. And one thing to know is that the rental market is very different from city to city. I own rental properties in different cities, and not only are the renters different, but the way that you get those renters is also different. So Phoenix is certainly one of those towns that is unique. While some of the things that we do to get renters will be kind of out of the box. Depending on the type of property, where it's located, really will determine how quickly you'll be able to get it rented. For the most part, you're looking at a couple of weeks. It could be 2 to 3 weeks, depending. Some owners like to be a little bit more aggressive with their rents, which will certainly rent them faster. I've had rentals that have rented in one day. So it does happen. It is possible. One of the things that we do working with Arizona Investment Link is when we have somebody who's considering a buy and hold strategy is sitting down and saying, okay, what are the potential properties to buy at auction? And I've done this for a number of clients with Arizona Investment Link and saying, okay, these are the properties up for auction today. What are the estimates of what they'll rent for? And based on that, and they do a great job at Arizona Investment Link determining how much rehab costs are, what's the max bid that you should bid for this today. So you can really run some quick numbers in the morning to determine what kind of returns you should expect from that property, which I think is key.
You know what? Let me cut in real quick, and that is important. I'm glad you brought that up, because the list that we do have at night, Brandon, that we do send out to our active investors goes out late at night or early in the morning. And for the guys that are, active in looking at these buy and holds, they go through that list real quick. Not only do we have a section on there for the fix and flip properties where there's enough profit margin in there to actually do that, but we have additional properties